Today, a new ghost story. Spine-tingling story number 7 of 24 is called The Poltergeist with OCD. If you've ever lived with someone who rearranges everything, imagine if they could also walk through walls. Lucy didn't believe in ghosts. She believed in good lighting, bad landlords, and the unholy chaos of shared buildings. Her flat sat inside a converted Victorian schoolhouse. Tall windows, echoey corridors, and pipes that knocked like guilty men in the night. She moved in during November. By December, something had moved in with her. The first signs? It started with the coasters. 4 drinks on the coffee table. 4 coasters. The next morning they were aligned with geometric precision. Perfect right angles, equal distance from the table edge. Lucy frowned. Then there was the shoes. She always dumped them by the door. Now they were cleaned, aired, sorted by colour, laces tucked inside with military discipline. On the mirror, written in condensation, "Entryway is not a chaos zone." Lucy laughed. Okay, that's new. The kitchen followed. Cutlery rearranged by size. Spice jars rotated alphabetically. Tea bags grouped by blend and brand. The bathroom escalated things. Towels folded into hotel triangles, toothbrushes aligned by height. The toilet roll turned to face forward instead of dangling like a criminal. Then the note appeared on the fridge. "You own 7 mugs. This is excessive." And then the ghost revealed itself without ever showing a face. Lucy finally spoke aloud to the flat. "Look, whatever you are, I appreciate the effort, but this is extreme." The lights flickered. The cupboards opened in sequence, obviously. Left to right, top to bottom. One drawer slid open, slowly. Inside was a folded post-it. "Extreme is freehand scissor storage." From that moment, the haunting changed. It became interactive. So Christmas arrives. December 1st. Lucy puts up fairy lights. They were immediately straightened, levelled, equally spaced. December the 5th. Her Christmas cards were tiled across the mantelpiece by colour gradient. December the 8th. Her wrapping paper was folded into consistent wide rolls and stored vertically like files in an HR department. Then came the tree. She brought home a crooked Christmas tree, wonky but real. Slightly judgmental looking in its own right. She decorated it with reckless abandon and a couple of glasses of wine. The ghost reacted like she'd committed treason. Every bauble was removed. The tinsel vanished. The star fell neatly into the tree box, and on the wall above the tree, in faint angry condensation, Absence of symmetry is not a vibe. Then the neighbours got involved. Lucy told her neighbour, Martin. He just laughed until he stayed over. At 2:14 a.m, every item he'd left out was quietly returned to his bag. Wallet, keys, receipt, single loose sock. In the morning, on the kitchen counter, another message. Visitors must respect the system. And by the end of the week, one neighbour's hallway gained unexplained chalk alignment marks. You know the kind I'm talking about. Another's dog bowl rotated to magnetic north. Someone's garden gnomes were rearranged by perceived seniority. The building WhatsApp group erupted. Lucy posted, I think my ghost might be too organised. And then there was the Christmas Eve meltdown. Everything peaked on Christmas Eve. Lucy hosted drinks. People arrived with coats and bags, dogs, children, wrapping paper. Chaos erupted like a grenade. The ghost lost control. Lights flashed, cupboards banged, decorations vibrated. The Christmas tree rotated itself 90 degrees. And a wine rack stacked itself bottle by bottle in perfect gradient order. On the living room wall, letters formed one at a time. This is unsustainable. Everyone froze. Lucy, by now half tipsy, finally snapped. Why does it matter so much to you? The flat went silent, cold. Then, very slowly, another message. Because last time everything fell apart. The temperature dropped. Lucy felt it in her chest. In the air appeared images, faint as breath on glass. An old woman. A husband who died suddenly. A house that grew messy with grief. Letters unpaid. Rooms falling into neglect. The haunting wasn't born from obsession. It was born from panic. The last thing the woman controlled before she died was tidying. The ghost wasn't judging Lucy. It was trying to stop the world ending again. Then came the Christmas truce. Lucy spoke gently. You don't have to hold everything together anymore. I live here now. I'll help. The house warmed. The ghost loosened its grip. That night, the tree stayed crooked. The tinsel remained uneven. The mugs stayed excessive. But the flat felt lighter. On the wall appeared one final note. Imperfection accepted. On a trial basis. The haunting never really stopped. It sort of evolved. Now, Lucy can be messy, but never reckless. And every December, exactly once, she wakes to find her entire flat in flawless order. And on the mirror, reset complete. You're welcome. And beneath it, 7 mugs is still too many. You see, some ghosts want revenge, some want justice, and some just want you to fold the bloody towels properly.